Bum, ba bum 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 bum.
Okay, I think there's always a little bit of delay before the stream actually starts when I hit the button, but I think we're streaming. Hello, Internet. It's us, Carefree Cafe.
It's
Yeah.
us.
A bonus stream, a rare wild bonus stream, completely unannounced.
We've been here the whole time.
That's a lie.
We've been
Yeah, it
watching
is actually an
it
active
is.
lie.
We've been watching a lot of Game Changer on Dropout recently.
Oh,
It's so good.
It is.
So wholesome.
Ursa, did you catch the new? By the way, Ursa and Totes are here joining me.
hello.
Ursa, did you catch
Hey,
the new No Laugh newsroom?
Oh, the
Sam Reich's Dropout
dropout.
America 3.
Yep.
I love that Sam did not notice the photoshopped bodybuilder version of themselves on the
Mhm.
testosterone supplement until the very end because their reaction to it was so priceless.
So I'm about to start streaming what we're doing today. What we're doing today is we're going back to ZillowGoneWild because we've had so much fun with it, and we keep finding more things that we just need. I need to show my friends. And today we're starting with. I think I said this last time, but we're starting with a little bit of an appetizer, a bit of an aperitif. But in this case, truly, because there are only a few photos, and it is something light to get us started. I've already told Ursa and Totes what the description is, but let's give it a little bit. Let's tell everyone a little bit of the mystery. So this is a $450,000 property, residential, in Michigan. It is one bath, 0 beds, and 2,300 square feet.
We have so many questions.
And so
The
many.
least of which,
Go ahead.
the least of which being, where does the poop go?
Where does the poop go?
Just
Wait. Wait. What? A what?
Hang on. Let me share this to you via Discord.
I need it.
See, I'm watching via the Twitch stream, and I'm so
Oh,
confused.
what?
Oh,
What? Oh, okay. So
okay.
I can't watch via Twitch because then my headphones will hate me.
Mm-hmm.
What? This looks like a cult compound. I changed my mind.
Uh,
Oh no!
so,
How's
uh,
there only one bath? And how's this 2,300
so,
square feet?
I believe each of these individual units is for sale for 4,500,
Okay.
or for 450,000. Sorry. So each of these individual units is 2,300 square feet, one bath, 0 beds.
There's no fucking windows. Is it skylights?
Even if it's
No,
skylights, what?
there's a window right there.
But
So I looked at the description of this one before we got started, and this does have a name. The architect named it. This is the toy box.
Ugh.
Oh my god! It's named after my least favorite serial killer, the one that gives me icky nightmares. Uh, uh, uh.
I hate it on
How is
all
this?
levels.
If
Hang on
this
a
is
second.
what your toys look like when you're a child, you were deprived, and I'm really sorry that you just found that out. The only thing that I can say is that there is a slight potentiality that this is. Oh my god, I'm echoing. There's a slight potentiality that this is maybe handicap
Let
accessible,
me
at least
see.
on the first floor. The dog is trapped. The one window is terrifying.
So okay, I'm back. Sorry,
I was echoey.
yeah, I saw my sound wave spike up whenever I heard Toast was talking, so I needed to create some sound barriers. Yeah, so this is the
Oh.
toy box. I suppose each one of these are the toy box. And here's
Uh,
here's the inside.
Mm.
It's 1 room.
It's a studio, all right. Is that
Mm-hmm.
just concrete poured floor?
Yeah.
So you're paying $500,000 for a garage.
With a
Yes.
loft.
Yes, that is correct. This is, according to the description, that is what this is meant to be. This is a garage you can live in.
For $500,000.
For $500,000, it comes with a full bath. And up there is a kitchen as well, with a little balcony for you.
Not even a good bath.
It's not a good bath, no. It's not even a good shower.
What is the housing market right now?
What
Mess.
even is? Yeah, a mess is a good, yeah. It's also,
Yeah.
like, just being frank, it just looks like it could just be made very cheaply. Maybe it is made very, very well. I do not know. But, like, looking at it, I'm like, oh, wow, this could be put up in an IKEA in a day.
Yeah, no, those are like contractor grade materials. Like they're
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well, it's
so
a poured concrete floor. Like, what are you like? What is the heating and cooling of this space too? Because you don't have any windows except for that one,
they
and you're
are-
living in an oven.
according to the description, again, I did look ahead of time because this was so out there that I needed to see what was up. According to the description, these are severely temperature controlled.
Yeah, because you made an oven.
Yeah, well, so that you can. This is a place to keep your collection of vintage cars or boats or whatever, but also you can poop here.
This is like a bachelor pad dream and nightmare all in one. Like, could you imagine if, like,
Oh, the stairs
your
are
spouse was
carpeted.
like, that's the only carpet in the entire thing.
Yeah.
Do they not? Part of me wants them to not have pictures of the kitchen just because I think that would be funny.
They did. I think we've hit a snag. Hang on. There we go.
Oh, there it is. Oh, gods. You don't even get a full fridge.
just a wine cooler.
Wine cooler, a
Get-
microwave.
This is a straight up bachelor pad dream.
But there's a loft
And
up
it's
here. You
terrifying.
can put a bed and a couch up here.
Oh, you could. This is where you take the mistress, right?
Your echoey as hell fuck garage.
Yep. See, wait, they say it's temperature controlled in there. That wall unit is what they mean, and I have lived in spaces with those wall units before. That is not enough.
Nope.
Like, they're good for, like, large living rooms, but not literal warehouses.
Yeah, like double check the BTUs on that because like
Oh,
they're-
are they near a Great Lake? Because I think that would literally just be a place for people to live in the winter when they couldn't be on the lake, maybe?
It is in Michigan.
yeah.
That,
Okay.
yeah.
The property itself is probably that expensive. It's probably a boat. A place for your boat to live when it's not winter.
And a place for you to
Yeah.
live when you're not on your boat.
That's what I'm thinking, though. I'm thinking that it's literally like, oh, I normally live on a houseboat, but then I moved here and I can't be there for these times a year, or like my boat needs a repair, so I need to spend like a year dry so that way we can repair it and then get back on the water next year. Like, it does make sense for certain things. As a rental, it does not necessarily make sense as like an ownership thing necessarily. Because you're not supposed to live there.
Yeah.
It's a really, really fancy storage unit, which is weird as hell to me.
It's a garage you can poop and make Pop-Tarts in. That's what it's there for. You can make a Pop-Tart, poop out a Pop-Tart, and then polish your car.
You could polish your car, make a bastard, get back out on the road.
You are committed to the idea that this is some sort of like a fair
Because that is
enabler.
what's happening. That's what's happening, though. Like, I know that's okay. Wait, no. I changed my mind. That's not what is happening. That is what a lot of people buy this and they're like, oh yes, this is where it'll happen. This is where I'll finally be able to
All right.
meet Mrs. Mistress Right.
So are
Or
we
Mr. Mistress Right.
are we warmed up? Are we feeling in the zone here?
I'm
Yeah.
feeling sassy as all hell, yeah.
Okay. So our next one, a bit more what you might expect from a Zillow Gone Wild post. This is a 3.45 million 3-bed, 4-bath, 4,400 square feet in Carefree, Arizona. I swear that's not the reason I picked it. And I'm about to introduce you to modern dwarfcore.
Okay. I wasn't super here for it until you called it modern dwarfcore, and I
Oh.
saw that giant boulder in the house, and I was like, wait a second, I kind of like this.
You won't
Oh.
be here for this.
Oh, I
Yeah.
won't be. Dang it. Okay.
See, the exterior, I'm about it, except for the crushing fear of landslides.
the constant anxiety about one bad rain. I mean, it's Arizona,
Dude.
so you're probably
Yeah.
not going to get too much of a bad rain, but
But like when it happens,
oh yeah,
it happens fast and hard, and
It does.
also it's right up against that, and it's gonna flood like a motherfucker.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So my other thought is I'm not as terrified as flooding in this particular instance because of, again, the likelihood percentage of that happening. A much greater percent chance risk is people being stupid and climbing on top of them and knocking them over, which I am far more
So-
terrified of.
constant
Yes.
anxiety about the destabilization of the landscape in your backyard. Yeah.
But I love
Where?
the giant rock. I love the giant rock in the side though.
Well, I'm glad you love
For
the giant
now.
rock totes. Because
For now.
See, take a look. I love this little. Looks like a little, dwarven outpost. It's very squat. It blends into the landscape. It's got a big rock and another big rock and a bunch of big rocks over here.
It kind of looks like the entire roof is a single big rock, and I kind of like it.
Yeah.
These
Speaking of
exteriors
big
always
rocks.
win me over. Yeah, and then I get inside and I'm like, what did you do?
Yeah. Look, all these big rocks, just protecting your home.
Yeah, cool entryway.
So
Okay.
I'm glad you like rocks, totes.
I really like rocks. I think I'm gonna like some of the parts. I really like this entryway. I'm not gonna lie. It's really cool.
Ursa, how are you
I
feeling?
like it.
I don't hate it yet.
You don't hate
It's
it yet?
It's just like, yeah.
It's wild. It's wild.
This is like a dwarven evil villain. Like the villainess lives here, and she is like swirling wine in a golden goblet, just waiting.
Okay, that angle is a lot less handsome.
Yeah, when you take a step back and see that there's just a whole boulder in your
Okay.
entryway.
But here, Carefree, hear me out.
Mhm.
What if I planted a whole bunch of plants right on top of that, and then they gently cascaded over the rock as they grew? Huh?
Mossy
Then
rock. Mossy rock.
mossy rock.
Mossy rock. Mossy
Mossy
rock.
rock.
Planting rocks requires a significant amount of substrate on top of the boulder
Yeah.
in your living room.
Yep. Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just need a drill and some anchors and some chicken wire and moss filler. I actually already know how to attach plants to rocks, so I'm
Mhm.
very down with this. I don't hate it except for the white. It's too white.
So all of the rocks, and there are several rocks integrated into this house. They're all different rocks, but there's part of me that feels, as I am going through these photos, that the boulders are but one boulder, and the boulder is kind of giving us the tour of the house.
Flipping through the house. I was like,
So this is the main living space.
I would paint it, but otherwise I don't have a lot of complaints.
Mm-hmm. I feel like it
I
needs to
would
be much more like natural material colors.
like a sandstony wall or some tile, and it needs a lot of rugs on that tile floor.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I'm not loving the floor.
Yeah, I need a plethora of plush rugs, and then I would be happier.
It's
Yep,
here. Here
yep,
it is.
I love it. I also, in addition to that, love that this area is kind of shaped like a leaf, and the
Mm-hmm.
exposed beam reminds me of like a giant fern above me. So I would play off of that in the decorating of this space wholeheartedly.
I love with all of the space you have here, this pianist gets no room.
Nah, no room. That just tells you that nobody actually plays that piano. It is there for show.
Right.
See, I would have rotated the piano 90 degrees
Mm.
so that.
But that would mean someone needs to play the piano. No one needs to play the piano here. This is to show we are rich.
I do
Although
love-
I guess the sound would be projecting towards the windows.
Yeah. I do wonder
So-
what the acoustics of this room are like, especially with the Boulder.
The rock. The boulder. I like the boulder.
You're very charmed by the Boulder.
I am very charmed by a giant rock.
See, like we were saying, I think Moss would
Mhm.
upgrade the rock 100%.
hmm
A little
Can you imagine
moss.
having cats in this space, though? They would be
Ooh.
so happy with like a literal
yeah.
giant jungle to climb on.
And just
Yeah.
like some paint the walls a different color, something more natural material.
Yeah. Yeah.
At least a grayish would like be a lot.
Mhm.
Yeah, even like a sandy terracotta would be nice.
Nice stained glass though.
Yeah, nice thing glass though.
And I think houseplants would be a good idea. Like fill this up with not just the
Oh,
moss
yeah.
area, but the plants, give it a much more natural vibe.
Oh yeah, that sinks. Oh, I see.
Do you?
Yeah, I do now. I'm upset, but I see what they did.
I
I can replace the handles with something prettier. I know how to do that.
do love that it seems like the neoclassical, like harkening back to ancient Rome and Greece, is not quite as popular with the wealthy as it was maybe 20 or 30 years ago. But I love just seeing little hints of it here and there.
Just a little hint of old money popping through.
Mm-hmm.
I hate those cabinets in that color because they don't have handles
They don't.
Yeah.
and they're slats, and so I don't know where to touch to open the thing. But otherwise, I really like that kitchen size. It has a ton of space.
Mm-hmm.
A range I normally would never be able to afford. An island that is super nice looking marble. If that is the pantry, that's amazing. If that's the fridge in the corner, I can't afford this house. Well, I mean, I already knew I could never afford this house.
Right.
It's $3.5 million.
We know wood paneled fridge means you will never will
Yes.
never afford it.
He
Sunroof
has to
siding.
contain himself though because his parents have always had a wood paneled fridge.
No, that's fine. They probably have gone up in price significantly since their parents first bought them. My house had a refrigerator and a freezer and a deep freezer. I understand that is
Here's the
weird by
fridge.
most standards. There's the wood paneled fridge. Amazing.
Yeah. I do like the sort of natural rock textured backsplash.
I also grew up with a sunroof in our kitchen, and it was one of my favorite things because it was always so bright and nice in there. I do like the microwave little nook and coffee nook as well. That makes the kitchen so much more organized, so I do like having that a lot. I like this kitchen. Oh, a huge deep sink that I love with a separate bottle fill station and the nice dishwasher kind of like yeah, this one's winning me over a lot, even though
Yeah.
it's painted white everywhere.
Just needs a new paint job and you're in.
Which New paint, new cabinets. That's honestly
Oh,
the
look at how
ooh.
cowboy this couch is.
Yeehaw.
My mom would freak over that because it has fringe and it's leather, two of the things that she in her redneck hippie ways just loves.
Well, as we discussed the other night, I don't do leather chairs or
No.
couches. They're
Can you
not
imagine a
comfy.
cat? Just get a kitten in this house for 5 seconds. They're gonna freak out that there's a rock inside and then run over there and be like,
Mhm.
fringe, and just like freak out.
So we're
Ooh, we
spending,
have
yeah.
I love the built-ins too.
So this area is up the stairs from that first
Hmm.
area we saw.
Yeah.
So this is one giant open concept space. Oh, look, another fireplace in your giant bedroom.
That's a very nice bedroom though.
Oh,
With a step up though, so we are not.
we are again not mobility friendly.
Mhm. This one kind of makes sense to have the TV mounted right there. I love the um ooh, we love a round hobbity door.
Hmm.
Ooh.
I love the private little deck moment as well. I feel like this would be a very nice, like, just a nice space to get away from the rest of the house, especially if you have kids or like family over and stuff, just to have like a nice space for yourself.
Sure.
I Is that another boulder in the shower?
Yes.
Yay!
So you can shower with the rock.
Yay! Love a deep tub.
With stairs up to it.
That's honestly like a lot safer. I feel like the other tubs that we saw where you have to like lean into them. I have a friend who has one of those
Mhm.
that rock in the
Oh,
shower.
this is just such a big open space. I don't know about that. I like my bathrooms to be a little cozy. I want to
Yeah.
feel like hidden away from the world when I'm taking my bath.
I do think that I would definitely seal off the bathroom from the walk-in closet with a door right there.
Yeah.
That
Or
would just
I could also see like a partition that
Hmm.
could
yeah.
be.
Like if I want some alone time or I want an intimate moment with my shower boulder, like I don't want to feel like anyone else could be in the room.
Yeah, especially like you were saying for that special time with your shower boulder. I
Yeah,
mean,
that's important.
yeah.
This is such a huge room. Like
This
also,
is definitely
yeah, we
master
got
bath. The
absolutely.
vanity area. I like that there's like a makeup area with a sink and a separate area in the bathroom, which again, I think why it needs to kind of be
Hmm.
like partitioned off or something. Big walk-in closet space. Just needs a big fluffy ottoman to sit on.
I'll be excuse me. I'll be honest. Like this like makeup putting on space over here in the vanity. I I know this is not for me because my makeup is limited.
Mhm.
In terms of I don't do it much, perhaps a foundation once in a while. But I really prefer those big like old school like Hollywood vanities if we're gonna go
Mhm.
wealthy, you know?
Yeah. Well, I feel like again that's just a style choice within the space, right?
Yeah. And I understand, this would not be my space in the house. I'm not gonna use that counter too much.
What I like is I can't hold my hands up for really long, so when I'm doing my hair, when my hair is longer and I'm like holding up a hair dryer or makeup brushes or I'm like trying to, God forbid, I'm trying to braid hair and then I my
Hmm.
arms fall asleep all the time. So having a seat is really helpful because it just means like I don't spend as much energy. We have an outdoor boulder moment.
Yeah, a couple double boulders so that you can have a double date with your significant other
You
and
see
your significant boulders.
you see that cleft on that boulder? It's a nice boulder.
I love you get a lovely view of this big pile of rocks over here. Someone else's existential nightmare.
Well, I was gonna say, let's see what's behind us because there might be an existential nightmare behind us.
Well, you
Oh,
get
it's so gorgeous,
big
though.
view of the flat plains.
Ooh, wait, there's stairs.
Oh,
There's
there
stairs going
are.
from that balcony up.
You're right.
Ooh,
Maybe we'll see what's in them later. Anyway, we come
ooh,
back in here.
pretty built-ins with the windows even inside, so you can get a lot
Yes,
of
a
extra light to those rooms.
couple of just photos of women
Yes.
with horses.
Yep,
Yep.
beautiful.
Oh, this is what's off there. Okay.
Oh, nice. Like a little
Yeah.
library office.
Little office
Nice.
thing. Yeah.
Office with like, yeah, office with like a little outdoor space is good. Second bathroom.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I like
Second
the blue here.
bedroom.
And I always love a good tapestry.
Oh.
Love a good tapestry. Nice. You got to get that bath boulder, man.
This boulder, this bathroom boulder is a little less intimate than the other one. It's not in the shower with you. It's just sort of here in the room.
I mean, part of me wants to see the other side because if there's like a flat surface on top, I would be planting stuff all along that. That's immediately where like a monastery is going.
Did the boulder take this photo?
This is a selfie
It's
from
like,
the boulder
yeah.
by the boulder.
That's what I'm saying. Like the narrative feels like this boulder is guiding us through that. Like it's a single boulder that's just taking us on a tour of its house.
Oh. Oh, Mr. Boulder, so nice of you to show us this beautiful unsweet. And now it's out here showing us another landing.
Yep, it's up there.
My cousin's right over there. Say hi, Lenny.
Yeah, you get a nice like wraparound porch kind of thing.
Yeah.
It does appear to look straight into the bedrooms, which I don't know about, but
Yeah.
yeah.
I feel like there would be a lot of curtains and blinds used when you were actually in those spaces.
Okay, so here's where we were before.
Nice outdoor eating and
Yeah,
dining spot.
little
Little
courtyard
grill
kind of
situation.
area. Oh gosh.
That is a nightmare, but I love the amount of space you have.
Looking straight up at those rocks.
What's through that door though?
That one there?
Is it Narnia?
Maybe.
Oh,
Is that
it's a little puppy. Yes, it is. Okay, so this is actually a thing is dogs do not like pooping on areas that don't have grass. And so a lot of pet owners will make stations like this out in deserts and other things so their dogs feel more comfortable. It looks like there's a little water feature there too for them to stay cool and like shaded, and there's a tree. I love that consideration for pets. And it has like a little built-in like garden section on the side. That's very thoughtful in the architecture. I like that.
I want that space for myself.
You want a poop pad room?
Yeah. With a little water feature? Yeah, absolutely. A little garden space? Yeah. Yeah, this space is my space. Lucy, you get a different room.
I do not care. I also like it too because you can cook and have like space with friends and guests and keep the pets a little separate away from your meal. As we know, Lucy also very in your face when it comes to meals.
Yeah, so this is where those stairs go.
Okay, but I love it.
Yeah.
Okay, come on. It comes with a pride pool. Even if you might be killed by one of those boulders, you would still die in your pride pool.
Fucking existential nightmare.
That is a
bit?
built-in. Yeah, it was a built-in. Okay, that little walkway makes me terrified. I'm not gonna lie. I kind of love it, but it's also terrifying.
So tell me, would the constant anxiety be worth the constant?
I would have to have an engineer like reassure me that like they tied down every one of those boulders. With, like...
We have welded adamantium in between each of the boulders as a sort of super glue. But yeah, it's so much. I love it. And I have so many thoughts about it because this is one of the first ones we've actually looked at that is crazy that my eccentric grandma butt would definitely be like, but the rock. So I think that this is one where I would like, if I had $4 million to spend, I might.
Yeah, or I would love to stay here for a week.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
What's the chances that the landslide happens that week?
Yeah, right? But this is actually one of the first ones that I've been like, it's crazy, but I kind of love it.
Now,
yeah.
okay, so
Mm.
we're pretty positive on
I'm
the
pro
dwarf
Boulder.
pro Boulder.
The
I told you
the Boulder
it's modern
appro-
dwarfcore.
the
This is
Boulder
what
approves.
D&D dwarves, Tolkien dwarves are
Yeah.
living in the 21st century.
Actually, the only dwarf that I have made in game has been Sigrun, and Sigrun, if you've played WoW before out there in the internet and you ran into a little redheaded dwarf named Sigrun, that was me. Who was a hillside dwarf in World of Warcraft, so she was very much like riding griffins on the rocky hillside. So this is very much up my alley of what I would create in a dwarf. So yeah. I've always thought that like desert dwelling dwarves, and more like North American style mountain dwarves would be interesting, just because it is such a different landscape.
All right. So for our next one, give me. All right. So let's put up to a vote. Would you prefer
Mhm.
Ohio, Pennsylvania, Vermont, a return to Michigan, Illinois, or Florida?
Oh, I kind of knew, and then you said Florida, and like as a member of these United States,
Well, we might save the
Florida is
Florida one for
just
last.
let's
Could
yeah,
I
let's
vote on the cheapest one?
Ooh, the cheapest one. Okay.
Ooh,
Let me
I do like that. I think that that's a good one. Let's go with let's lowball it this time.
Sure. Let me see. Okay. So it's a close thing. Ohio is our cheapest one at 345,000.
Okay.
Followed
Okay.
by Vermont at 397,000, and then the return to Michigan at 450,000. So, Ohio, $345,000. This is in Cincinnati as well. 4 bedrooms,
Ooh.
3 baths, 2,100 square feet.
Yep, that's actually about what I thought we were going to
Mm-hmm.
get running into when you mentioned that price range. I was like, this is going to be a really normal house, actually.
Yeah, of course. I mean, what is there to say about it?
Uh,
It's brick.
I like how
With,
many
yeah,
windows it has.
yeah, plenty of
Perfectly
light.
normal red brick.
Yeah,
Yeah,
No
yeah.
surprises here.
Yep,
none.
I'm being lulled into a false sense
Mm-hmm.
of security, it almost seems.
I actually really like how these windows are like
Staggered.
staggered. Yeah, that's the word.
Hmm. Yeah, there's also a lot of different types of windows, which I also do like.
Mm-hmm. Get a nice little
Oh,
porch.
we got light coming into the basement, which is also great.
Yeah, a little bench here
Little window
too.
situation there. Okay. Oh, I feel like I'm back at my grandma's house. I hate it.
I was waiting for. Yeah.
Just
Oh my gosh.
how do you sit at the table?
How do
You don't.
move through the room?
Actually, I'm really proud because they cleared a surface. That is a laundry room. That is a washer and dryer in a
Yes.
Victorian manse.
Yes, this is the laundry room. You are correct.
What? Okay. How many pillows are on that damn chair? Because I'm counting
1,
6.
2, 3, 4,
Nope.
5, 6, 7.
I think 7, yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
maybe 8 if those are 2 different ones. Yeah, so here's the
That-
laundry room.
Stack of 4 pillows high on the other 2 each.
Yep.
What? I liked the wallpaper. It was gaudy, but what?
Oh.
Whoa.
What?
Okay, I have so many questions. We're gonna start with
I have no answers.
What in the Jersey fuck is this?
Puerto ir al baño, because we have a lovely little man in the corner here who looks like that might be a violin he's about to play you. This is the world's tiniest sink, which is hilarious to me because it only meant that they didn't have another surface to put another goddamn thing in this bathroom. So instead, they put it on every other surface imaginable. There is a rug folded up in the corner.
I just registered the marble slab just set on top of the toilet to fit all that shit.
Have you registered the marble pillar next to it?
Yes. That was one of the first things I've registered. The thing I can't quite register is, it's a wooden cutout on the wall. Okay. Wow.
So my question is, how securely are all of these things in their place? Because if you come in here in the middle of the night and stumble at all, is it all going to come crashing down on you?
Hilarious, because I can actually answer that question for you. So if you look at 3 o'clock on that image and you zoom in on the towel rack, you can actually see that not only do you have the upper 2 screws, one in badly, one in okay, below that, at the end of like the little feet kind of there, at the tail, if you will, you'll see a 3rd screw that has no anchor into the actual item at all. It is just an extra holding point, which means this has probably fallen before, because I have done this redneck type stuff after a project has failed and I needed more support because I refused to change what I was doing, even though the plan was bad. Duh. I always feel like somebody's watching me.
So you know what this really makes me think of is I've had friends throughout my life who have referred to themselves as like house rich and money poor. Like their family spends all their money on the mortgage in order to have a nice, a big house. This feels like the opposite. This feels like someone very wealthy who went for a relatively cheap house so they could shove it full of expensive stuff.
It kind of reminds me of like the mentality that my grandmother had around items, because she grew up with her family going through the Depression. So she grew up with like, you buy a nice thing, you pay to keep it nice, and you keep acquiring those nice things because they are showpieces that you are no longer in a place that has been devastated. It was kind of like a goal setting thing. And then it was also about like being more modern, but you can't get rid of anything. That's like the pairing with like the Great Depression kind of mentality is, when you were an American who went through that, you just keep those things because I spent X amount of money on that. And if I can't get X amount of value back at least, why would I get rid of it? So like this very much like it's equivalent to your worth in a lot of ways, and it's a status thing. And that is what this reminds me of, because I'm seeing so many pieces that look just from like totally different eras, but you can't get rid of any of them. You just have to keep adding. I actually like what is behind the curtains over there, because it looks like marble pillars or stone
like
of some
here?
sort. Yeah.
Who can say? There was a marble pillar in the bathroom.
There's also, if we look in the lower left-hand corner, there's a single paw of some sort of like statue. I want it. I want to see what the kitty is.
Also, I just can't get over the throw pillar ranger that's being thrown in this house.
Yeah, right? Throw pillow ranger. I love that. Oh my god, if you zoom into the other room, there's like 5 on a couch. Oh my god. Do you guys see the product placement with the wine bottles from Barefoot?
Oh, this is another bathroom.
No, that's Arbor Mist.
Oh my god, it's Arbor Mist. It's even better. Why is there a Game Boy and an Arbor Mist and a fucking chair in your bathroom?
I did not even register that this was a bathroom. Like, I totally glazed over that this was a toilet.
What?
Also,
it's another toilet with a marble slab.
And also smooching baby painting.
Oh my gosh. What the fuck is it with babies in bathrooms?
Just a reminder of, what the outside looks like, I guess.
It's got so much potential.
Oh. So there are.
How would you navigate this house? It cannot be easy.
There are 3 chairs, 3 chairs you can sit on, a stool, and like a bench, and the bed, and they all have at least 4 cushions on them. None of the plants in here are real either, which is
Oh,
also
no.
kind of terrifying.
No, absolutely not.
Like, I'm just picturing this house being owned by a Jersey divorcee who's been married like 3 times.
Darlene might own this house.
And
Yeah.
every time she's divorced a husband, her pillow collection has multiplied.
I was trying to see if I could find the paw.
I did. It's the puppy.
Where?
It's the pupperino.
The greyhound.
Yeah, there's a greyhound
there.
dog.
That one there?
Yeah.
Okay.
Then we have a china cabinet. Oh, we have 1 live plant. A couple actually in the corner there.
Yeah, I don't know where they're getting the light from.
There's also just a giant black cat doll sitting on a chair.
I did, yes. Yeah. I did notice that.
I think the cat doll might be the most haunted thing we've seen in the house so far, though.
Imagine how much Febreze this house needs. Like, everything in this house is made of cloth.
Everything.
And there's either 2 scenarios. No one, a person who smokes in this house gets murdered, or somebody chain smokes in this house. There's no in between.
So is this, okay, hang on, is this a ceiling fan? Because I kind of like it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I actually was going to ask you
love
your
it,
opinion on
actually.
that because I also like ceiling fans that are leaves.
This is one of those scenarios where a lot of individual pieces I'm actually a big fan of.
Well,
it's
again,
the fact that they're all together in one place.
Yeah, I was gonna say, because there are so many different things. Pick a throw pillow you like. There are 500 to choose from. You will find one that is good.
They did pick a throw pillow they liked, and then they picked another one, and another one.
And another one.
Yep.
Oh my god.
Yeah, how do you... That's cool.
Okay, so the other thing that I am noticing is similar to the house that I grew up in, is that there are lamps everywhere.
Yeah.
It's kind of goth and gaudy, but I like it.
We made it to the kitchen.
The wall sconce thingies is what I'm talking about. They're kind of goth, and I kind of like them.
Well,
I love that they're just trying to hide.
A much darker area.
I'm terrified of this kitchen.
I guess we're leaving it now. We're back to the bedroom.
Back to the bedroom.
We're back to the kitchen.
Back to the kitchen. It's so tiny.
Yeah, I don't... this is maximalism. I think sometimes what I like is maximalism. No, this.
Oh wait, this bobcat statues.
Wait, what? I don't see.
There it is.
There's a tiger on the other side too.
Oh yeah, up there.
And there's also that, I think, is a radio / a CB radio on top of the fridge. I can't tell because the one wire leads me to believe it's a CB radio, but I do not know that for certain.
It is at least an old stereo.
Yeah.
Yeah.
My grandparents actually had one that was that big and beefy and chunky in the dining room that I'm getting core memories just looking at that.
Yeah.
Did I ever tell you guys I had a ham radio operator's license at one point in my life?
That doesn't surprise me, but it endears me to you even more.
Oh, thank you. I never used it, but I did have one.
Oh wait, sorry, we're just back in the laundry room. You know what every laundry room needs? A giant candelabra right above the washer and dryer.
Yeah.
In addition to a painting.
And it's the painting itself, I do kind of like. It's just so overshadowed by everything else.
Where are your eyes even supposed to go in any of these rooms? There's no focal point.
Oh my gosh. Well, and you can't sit down anywhere in the house anyway, so maybe you're not staying here
No,
for very long.
because you have to displace your body weight in throw pillows in order to sit anywhere.
I don't want anyone to ever tell me that I'm bad when it comes to pillows again. This house exists. I do like that they repurposed the wallpaper in that other room too.
I love that we keep occasionally just getting like the photo set keeps giving us a breather, take us back outside. It's like we're surfacing for air.
From the smell of all the potpourri in the house.
What? Where are we?
Okay.
The attic,
Okay.
I think.
The attic. Okay.
Black jaguar, 2 black lions,
Mm-hmm.
2 cheetah print chairs with matching throws, a separate pattern chair with another cheetah throw, another big honky ham radio type deal, and 2 gilded chairs. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 lamps that I can see. Don't know why I kept trying to think that I didn't have a touch of the tism. I just find so much joy in counting things in this room. And I just realized it live, so y'all are here for it with me.
It feels like every room feels so deliberate, but towards what end I cannot comprehend.
I am so proud of that tree for surviving in this attic. Props to that tree. You're the real MVP.
Our main entryway, I guess.
I mean, I don't
I
think
thought
you
that was a
can get up the
face.
stairs.
I thought there was like a masked individual up in the corner here.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't think you can get up the stairs. Why? Oh, this is the other half of that bathroom from earlier.
Oh my gosh, just like why do you need all these big plush couches in every room? Whom does it benefit?
It's big plush couches in every room except for the rooms that you actually use, like the breakfast nook.
Oh my god, this bathroom is usable.
Well, that's only because they put 2 pillars. This side of it is. And they put 2 pillars and a glass top so that way they had even more space.
Yeah, but, you know, this is also giving me, like, Addams Family.
This is giving me Fire Hazard. Do you see the candles that they have next to the dry potpourri and the curtains?
Which the Addams would love.
Actually, you're not wrong.
I am imagining, like, the flush mechanism, like, not working, and at, like, 3 a.m., and you have to get into the toilet, and you have to take off, like, 25 pounds of shit in order to access the mechanisms of the toilet.
Mm-hmm.
Harold, the toilet's running again. You know I can't lift it up. It's too heavy. It's too much. Thank you, Harold. And then Harold just like starts cussing while making things over in the bathroom.
As he emerges from within his tomb of throw pillows.
Yes. He comes out of the bedroom and like throws back 3 throw pillows that have stuck to him.
You know, all that said, kind of like this bathroom.
Yeah, this is the least terrifying bathroom that we've run into.
Eliminate half the clutter, and you've got a like decent bathroom.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think we've been.
I do love a good chaise. I
think we've been fully. I don't think there's anything more. Nothing could be more than what we have already seen.
Oh, the fucking another lion.
Yeah, just staring at you while you sleep. Just staring at you while you're dreaming.
All right, so we haven't even hit an
Lanister Cluttercore.
So we haven't even hit an hour yet. So let's do one more, I think, because I know we all kind of have stuff to do today.
Yeah, do you have another one that you've been very excited to show that you don't want to save?
Yes, but I need to decide which one that is, because there are several. And I could certainly save more for. I know we wanted Stella and Maddie on as well.
Oh yeah, and I want to save some of the really outrageous ones for them. But I know you've been so excited.
Yeah. Okay. So let's do this one. This is the Pennsylvania one. This
Oh
is
joy.
a 4.5 million,
Ugh.
5 bedroom, 7 bath, 13,000 square foot. I do. There's one of the cheaper ones, the Return to Michigan one. Actually, I really want to save just because I think it's so fun, but I want us all to be here for it. So this is the Pennsylvania one. And just looking at the outside, that's Pennsylvania wealthy.
It is what I have to get this off my chest.
Mm-hmm.
So you remember in the last stream version of this, we did the piles of sand that looked like the tower or the pyramids of Giza. The roof line of this house looks like the pyramids of Giza with the gold cap taken off the main one in particular.
The roof of this house looks like what happens when I initially slap down roofs on a house in The Sims and go, I need to change that, but they didn't change it.
Carefree, it's what we were talking about earlier, that we were so happy you could actually make your own roofs in The Sims 4, because before that, the before times was bad.
That is an upgrade.
This is the before times.
Whatever you feel about the previous Sims games versus Sims 4, we have nuanced opinions. I'm so glad that auto roofing is not the default anymore.
Yeah.
Just
it has a huge sunroof, it looks like. So I'm really
this one here.
I'm really interested because I see a lot of windows, and I hate that many garages though.
Oh yeah. Yeah, but it's got, we got like a retaining wall here.
Your own personal roundabout, great.
Yeah, perfect for fairy tale whatevers. You got a beautiful view of the golf course. Ugh.
Yeah.
It's up on a hill. Looks like there's a little house down here in the backyard, just peeking out, saying hi.
Yep, probably where I would prefer to live, but yeah.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Mm-hmm.
I do like some ostentatious stained glass.
I don't think it's stained. I think it's just glass.
It's
just
that's fair. I think it's leaded glass.
Leaded.
So.
Oh. God.
That's a mural. That's a huge tile lily on the floor.
Mm-hmm.
Is that? Yeah, there is lighting around every archway. Just Christmas tube lighting.
Yeah.
This is a Barbie.
Casey.
This is like a modern Barbie. This is like a modern Barbie dream house.
It is.
And in that context, I don't hate it as Barbie's dream house because it is not my dream house.
It is just pink enough on the inside.
If it was any more pink, I wouldn't like it.
Technically a split level.
Like, my brain immediately went to Taylor Swift's Love Story.
Oh.
Like Romeo and Juliet on the balcony. Yeah, just girly pop, but also like ostentatious and a little bit tacky, but you really can't fault it for it because
it's very,
a fantasy.
Yeah. This is Barbie's dream house. This literally looks like you could have. Yeah, I really want those to be little gold demons that bite the curtain rod.
Are they like low grotesques for the curtain? I think they might be.
I do like that. I also just saw the cross on the wall too, and the sassy like little finger snap bust there.
Just Jesus Christ.
Okay,
literally, it's Jesus Christ.
Yep. Is that another Jesus? Who is that?
I don't know.
Oh my gosh, I want to know what that painting is so badly.
I think it might be Aphrodite and cute, like
Oh, maybe.
Yeah,
Yeah. Okay. So
maybe.
we're
like
getting
little like cherubs.
we're kind of going into our romantic neoclassical phase in here. This is like neoclassical Barbie. Also, our pianist gets some actual space, unlike the Boulder house.
Ooh, and they get some padding and back support, which we love. We
Yeah.
love to see back support for our musicians.
I'm just like I'm picturing who owns this house. And I'm coming back to lesbians.
This is some really big pillow princess gay energy right here. Because not only do we have two candelabras and a chandelier, we also have two fireplaces.
Two corner elevated fireplaces.
That's hot.
Why would you need them? How does that help? Also, how many
That's
people
where
do we have here?
you
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7,
12.
12.
Wait, no.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's 12. It's 10 and 2.
Yeah, it's a
Yeah,
12
my
top.
only explanations are lesbians or 6-year-old widow. Like, there's no, like, I can't think of any other scenarios.
You know what I really want this to be? I want this to be a really, really rich old lady who has, like, just decided that in her elderly years, she's gonna just, like, let young women come into her house and help her spend the rest of her money remodeling it and making it exactly what they want it to be. And they just went bananas.
So,
I hate the blue
what I'm hearing
with the pink.
is widowed femme lesbian. Elderly
Yeah.
widowed femme lesbian.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
May or may not have killed her husband. So Tiana, you say you hate the blue. I kind of love the blue.
Okay.
Okay.
I like the blue with any other color but the pink walls and matching pink appliances. I think if they leaned into the blue in this room, it would be fine and I would love it because I love that shade of blue. I just want there to be like blue color in the back wall and then the backsplash, maybe that like china, like blue and white china-esque.
Yeah, porcelain.
Yeah, like if they leaned into the blue, it would be so cool, but they don't.
I do
That
like
is
those
an
countertops.
That is an expensive ass range. Oh my god.
Yeah.
I'm
Also,
sorry,
hello.
the chef in me is drooling.
Also, hello. Yeah. Welcome home from work.
Yeah.
You've joined us in the middle of Barbie's dream house. Right in Pennsylvania. Somewhere
Yeah, I really wish they would have leaned
in-
into the blue. It would have
in
been
Presto,
so nice.
Pennsylvania. I don't know where Presto is.
Oh, I feel like I've passed by it.
Okay. Okay, so I think we just need to remove the sofa from this room because we all know this has not been a sitting area. This is where Barbie completes her sacrifices. It's very obvious.
Okay, because what I'm getting from this is like small ballroom. But I'm also realizing that there are so many rooms we've looked at in the more wealthy houses that are just ballrooms, it seems like.
Yeah, this one also definitely gives me like you're still on Taylor's Eras tour. This is just a different era, you know?
Mm-hmm. Let's see. I'm gonna guess that Presto is a town outside of Philadelphia.
Okay.
No, it's actually Allegheny
I'm
County.
looking it up now to see. It is.
Oh my gosh, the Romeo and Juliet theme is actually so on point because look at that. That's literally the balconies there, yeah.
It's southwest of the city in the general direction. Yeah, I guess not quite in the general direction of the airport. It's more south. But...
So look at this. You got this big mural with the balconies, yes. The stairs are over here, and then between the stairs is a little cutout balcony. A little annex. So I assume so that you can stand and greet your guests?
Mm-hmm.
In your beautiful robes and such. Your finery. Oh my god.
What?
Who is that?
Who is he?
Who is he?
It's clearly a like hand painted painting.
Yeah. We found the business
really-
center.
I
I'm
Wait,
really trying not to be mean to the person who made that piece of art for,
Yeah.
their husband or whatever. I'm just trying to.
Yeah, let's
This is-
move on from the painting.
it's like not horrible. It's just, clearly something that like a person made
mhm.
who is not a professional artist.
Yep. That's
Yep.
why I'm trying to be very nice. Yep.
Or at least is not like that is not something you would find in a store.
Wait.
Hmm.
That's not where you greet your guests. That's where you greet your office?
Oh, you know what? This should have this is where I would put the judgment desk from R. Kelly's mansion.
Yeah. This is just a different type of judgment desk.
I don't know, it still feels I think this is still the business room. Like I think this is the office. It just happens to look out over the balcony in the main area.
I know, the bump out is just the confusing part still.
Whew.
Yeah, this is a femme lesbian house. There are so many mirrors.
There's so much space in this room. Like there's nothing
Every piece of furniture in there is mirrored.
Oh. Yeah, look at that.
Every last scrap. Oh my god.
So you can see everyone at the orgy having sex no matter what angle you're
at.
Yeah,
absolutely.
I've never seen a mirrored bed frame before.
Yeah, also the fact of the huge windows plus all the mirrors in my head, I'm also like at any point of day are you able to walk through here and not be blinded? Oh, it's a 4-poster too.
Yeah.
Got kind of a style. That kind of like 20s or is it Art Deco?
Art Deco?
I guess it's kind of Art Deco.
A little bit because of how
Art Deco is the much more angular one.
Yeah, I was gonna say because of the geometry of it and how it's stacked.
But like specifically, it's evocative of a skyscraper.
Yes.
Yeah, very Art Deco in that sense too. Yeah, because they definitely played around with like stacking geometric shapes that were similar on top of each other. I just am imagining waking up in the middle of the night and like opening your eyes and thinking you see someone, but it's just your reflection in one of the hundreds of that's a fuck room.
That is the bathroom.
Luxurious bathtub I've ever seen.
Yeah, this is an altar.
I think it's a bathtub.
It is.
Yes, it is.
This is the bathroom.
Is an altar.
This is the master bathroom. This is also apparently where one of those like skylight looking things was.
That's amazing.
This is an altar. This is a temple. Possibly to oneself.
I
cannot. Yeah. I would not want to walk up and down those stairs with wet feet.
No.
Yeah, you're completely right. A bunch of marble steps plus wet feet is not a good combination.
No.
It's so much, but it's at like levels of Greek goddess so much. There's two of them.
There's like a normal bathtub behind it next to all the windows.
Yeah. There is.
I've been thinking about you're by the windows.
It is a skylight.
You have that like backsplash thing that keeps the windows from being directly into the bathtub, and then there's a normal bathtub behind it in full view of all the windows.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I guess these are skylights. They're just like tinted maybe, or just really dirty.
I think that you were looking out at the clouds a little bit, because if you see the sky up there is really white.
Yeah.
So I think in the other picture it was just very gray white.
Right there.
What is happening?
Windows?
I don't know.
I think that they are to let light in through the other parts of the house, because you have so much light coming in here. It's and it's also white, so it's also going to be reflective of all that light. That room is going to be a sunspot.
My other thought was it's a TV.
That seems like the worst place to put a TV.
Oh yeah.
Oh, look
So-
at the marble statue creepily staring in at you from the other room.
I love it. Look at all the neighbors creepily staring in at you from the golf course.
That's right. All of these windows are facing
They're
a golf
facing
course.
the golf course. Yeah. Oh, well, look here. We've got like, okay, so I am getting sort of golden age of Hollywood adjacent vibes from this whole house.
Yeah.
And like this, we were just talking about like the vanity, how I was saying I would kind of prefer if I was to have a vanity for my own use, I'd want one of those like old golden age of Hollywood looking ones. And like, seems like they kind of agreed with me here because this is closer. Also, Casey, you missed the Boulder house.
The Boulder.
Not named because it's in Boulder, Colorado. We can briefly
Intriguing.
flash back to it before we end. But yeah, just clear on shot. Oh, you have a chair there for your in-house hairstylist?
I think so, actually.
Sort of throwing off the shrine vibe.
Look, feel, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, you know what? You get it back with that little end table in the lower left, which is just a bunch of serfs holding your stuff.
Oh, that's true.
You're right.
This is the most normal looking room we've found.
And it's got a
That
massive
seems to be
oil
true
painting in
about
it.
a lot of
Yeah.
bathrooms.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is that frequently the bathroom is the most normal room of the house.
Frequently,
Oh.
but
I mean, there are plenty of weird ass bathrooms,
yeah.
but usually a bathroom is the most normal room of the house.
True.
Very true. I think the one theme that we have found is people like to put a lot of fabric in their bathrooms for no ostensive reason. That's a kitchen.
No, we're still in the bathroom, I think.
No, that's a dishwasher.
But well, that is a
But
dishwasher.
there's a shower over there.
But there's a shower over here.
But that's a dishwasher and a hot plate, it looks like.
Maybe for warming your towels?
Maybe it's just the bathroom is connected to like this butler's pantry.
Oh, maybe.
This is a butler's pantry.
Okay.
Whoa.
No.
Huge deviation from theme.
Those are tusks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Yeah. And that's Winnie the Pooh. Or it was.
And there's a jackalope skull above the bed, right where you'd want to have it.
It's not a skull. It is a mounted antelope.
Oh,
Yep.
and then we have like the punk rock little setup over there.
Is
That
door knocker?
yes.
Door knocker on the inside of the bedroom.
On the inside of the bedroom. Well,
Don't get me wrong.
Then who's on the other
Oh my
side?
gosh.
Yeah.
This reminds me of like Bam Margera and all of the folks who used to like be in that world.
The,
If you are
like-
from like if you're from the Philly area, you know what I'm talking
The
about.
like
Like
early to mid 2000s extreme sports celebrity.
yeah, but like not even that particular extreme sports celebrity, but just the general vibe they all had. They all lived with their parents in these really big
Yeah.
lush houses until they could really make it on their own. And it was very much this vibe of like the rest of the house would be one thing, and then you would get to their space and it would be like, we painted it black, we have our stuff in it, we have our weird creepy memorabilia and stuff, and it would be such a deviation from the rest of the spaces.
It was like
I
Go
feel
ahead.
like the person who decorated this room owns a pith helmet that's painted black and has stickers on it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
I agree.
I think I might have actually shoved the person who has decorated this room in a mosh pit at a venue in Philly.
Now this is giving like stereotypical French maid.
Yeah.
See, I'm thinking Bratz doll.
Who's wearing
I
a
think-
stereotypical French maid outfit.
Yeah, specifically because of like the general vibe, but also the fuzzy pillows. But then I look over and there's a hockey stick in the fireplace and I'm confused.
Oh. Yeah. Look at that.
So then this seems like a dude bro room. There's also a
There's
mysterious
basketball.
there's a mysterious briefcase under the dresser too.
There's also Mjolnir.
Mjolnir.
Oh,
Good
twice.
to see you.
Mjolnir is here twice.
And a
Is that
big like
Mjolnir, or
sectional
is that,
couch.
like a half chandelier lighting fixture.
It might be a half
So-
chandelier lighting fixture, but it looks very much like the Mjolnir symbol.
Yeah.
I found information on this house.
Oh no!
Owners
Is that
and
where
the
you, is
owners.
that where you've been?
Please
Yes.
tell me it involves the mysterious suitcase.
All right.
So,
Oh gosh.
let me exit out of the Twitch so I can actually pull up on the computer.
Okay.
But I was like tracking who owns this house or who
You
had.
your audio cut out mid sentence.
I
Oh.
was tracking who owns the house.
Okay.
And like I found like Adolph Williams was the name of like the original owner. But like he seemed like, you know, a bit too old and this like wouldn't fit his vibe. So like I looked up his daughter, Carla Isolde, because it seemed like she was like more involved with his life. And then when I googled her name, I found a TV series on A&E called Godfather of Pittsburgh. That is like a sort of like Vanderpump Rules, Jersey Shore-esque. Let me send it via chat.
Oh my gosh, I cannot wait.
And there's the fucking portrait.
Right there. That guy bears a distinct resemblance to Vincent D'Onofrio.
Oh my god, you're right.
Oh
So
my
I think
it's the portrait!
yep. And so Carla, his wife, must be responsible for like the pink.
Okay.
Whoever that guy is in the on the top left with the greased hair, I think that's the guy whose bedroom we were just looking at.
Oh, I do agree, and I think one of the younger kids is probably the other one at this point. Now that they're older.
Are these? Is it a portrait of him?
I think it's a
When he's
portrait
young.
of the dad when he's
Yeah, I think
younger.
it's the dad when he was younger. Most
Okay.
likely.
Oh,
Good.
that's
Good
bonkers.
detective work.
Yeah.
Good sleuthing. Good
Good
sleuthing.
sleuthing.
We are good at sleuthing. I got the sleuth last time, and Ursa got us this time.
Yeah.
So it's definitely one of those that it's like, well, I'm getting the treadmill no matter what, even if we don't have a home gym. I'll find a place for it.
Mm-hmm.
It just ended up in the kids' activity room.
This teddy bear, this massive teddy bear is so out of place. One, because it's right in front of the stairs. But two, it's just like, it doesn't fit the color scheme. And it's also a giant teddy bear in the middle of this otherwise, like, really unremarkable rich person living room.
Yeah.
Oh, hey, there's Deadpool.
Okay, first of all, the central leaded glass structure there with the security cage around it, hilarious, because I just want to be a fly on the wall during the fight that occurred that made that go up. What do you mean we have to baby-proof the house? Well, we have to baby-proof something. Points over to the giant, like, window in the floor.
I wonder
next to the spiral staircase.
Yeah, I wonder what you can see through there.
If it's that bathroom, I swear to gods.
You better not look straight down into that bathroom.
I'm pretty sure it doesn't.
Oh, okay, so here's the kids' activity room.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. That's probably up the spiral staircase.
It is certainly, I mean, given what's on these shelves, it is not in this good of a condition most of the time.
Oh, you can
Uh,
I was like, something
But
looks
why?
wrong here. What looks wrong? Oh, I can see most of the carpet. That's
Yeah.
what's incorrect about it.
mhm.
Mhm.
I just I
Yeah.
love it. I love it.
Ah, the view of the golf course.
Yep. Okay, we're back here. This is the view from the office.
Yeah.
This is a different wood paneled room.
It's
There's
so
a-
weird because this like screams library, and then you have
Yeah.
the giant glass top table in it.
The decor in this space has a real like the kids space notwithstanding, the decor in the space has this real like gender binary battle of the sexes thing going on. Like you can tell
Yeah.
when the feminine energy is winning versus when the masculine energy is winning.
Yes.
And it does feel like almost a battle, though. It does feel like I'm gonna push here, I'm gonna push here, because it is to such extremes. It's this extreme dark red wood everywhere with detailing,
Okay,
or it is
so
black and white, or it is
wait a
pink.
second. Is this room just for his wife?
I think so.
Or
I think this is like her wing of the
Or-
manse.
or wait, was that her daughter? His daughter? Which was that?
No.
Ursa.
What? Okay, so like the original owner was like an old man,
Okay.
and then his daughter, I think, probably inherited
Oh,
the
okay.
family home,
Right.
and then, but the bald guy is like her husband.
Okay.
In
So
that
was
way.
this just like
Mhm.
was this just her room? Or is there another facet to him that is not presented through that one photo?
I don't know.
Have we seen another master bedroom right now that looks like they have 3 kids, so we've seen their 3 bedrooms at this point. Ooh, pool.
Oh yeah. I still love the fact that this is technically a split level.
But it's a split level that leads to the indoor Venetian pool.
Yes.
Or
Yeah. There is just
Or a fountain or
just
something.
the bottom of the stairs is just a fountain.
Yeah, it's not even a pool.
And there has to be, if it hasn't happened already, there has to be some point where someone mysteriously is shoved off the railing at the top and dies in the fountain, and it launches a whole like Poirot episode of Poirot.
Uh-huh.
Yes, absolutely.
Oh, it's even like we got the Roman mosaic at the back here.
Yeah. What?
It's still so pink.
But then we enter.
Oh, yeah.
That's what I was
Whoa.
whining about.
Yeah. This is why I picked this one out. Not any of the other
What?
stuff, but
The
this.
fuck?
An indoor like
An indoor walkway in Venice.
Street,
Yeah.
like storefronts.
An
facade.
indoor magical storefront street.
Yeah.
Yeah.
With like a wine bar and
Uh-huh.
whatever this other space is.
A bike rack, possibly. I'm not sure. Yeah. Oh.
Okay, don't stop now. I need to see more. Is that just like a little alcove for you to eat bread in?
This is
Seems likely.
This is my bread room. Oh, here we go. No, it's a whole like.
Okay.
No, but it looks okay. You can go into it. Okay, I thought it was just like museum.
A tiny shop.
Yeah.
It is a tiny shop. Okay.
With like a whole tiny wine bar rebuilt in it.
I mean, I don't think this is tiny in terms of wine barage, but
no, but like if this was a store, this would be considered a small wine store. Okay.
True. Yes, that's fair. Fair.
It's just in this fucker's house.
If we remember this is in someone's house, that's a lot of wine.
Yeah.
Part of me just wants this entire show to have been shot in this house with no context that those storefronts were not just in fact in the basement.
And then we're back to this like pink modern. Yeah, okay, so we have this like rustic, whimsical hallway.
Like European.
Yeah, in the basement, I guess.
Yeah.
And then
Like, is this her husband's man cave, air quotes? Like, it's just so far. The closest thing that it is to is, like, again, you were saying, like, that very masculine energy from upstairs. That's the closest thing that it is to.
This is like,
because the pink is so
This is a
modern.
completely different aesthetic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's giving like I've been to indoor museums that are like pretending to be a time period or whatever, you know?
Yeah.
Like why do wealthy people keep living in museums?
So I found more information.
Oh god.
Oh my god.
Because I was like, it was so strange that like Adolfo Williams, the like patriarch, in his obituary, there was no mention of occupation, which is kind of what I was hoping. Williams was involved in bookmaking, loan sharking, and narcotics distribution.
Oh.
Carefree, how do you find these so much? Oh my god.
Michael James Genovese provided Williams muscle for the crew's collection enforcement wings in Bobby One and Ellie and Paul Hankish, Pittsburgh mob gambling chief stationed in West Virginia. Williams was on A&E's reality show Godfather of Pittsburgh. He held mafia control of McKees Rocks, one of the roughest areas in Pittsburgh, from the mid-'80s to early 2000s. Williams' territory spanned from the East End to the Hill Districts and McKees Rocks. And on March 11th, 2003, pled guilty to a $2.5 million gambling operation. He died March 30th, 2016.
Holy shit.
An actual mobster's house.
This is an actual mobster's house.
After his daughter got to handle the paint color swatches, yes.
Wow.
Yep. And then she bought her new husband a golf setup.
This is...
Oh my gosh.
And now it's on the market.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is an actual mobster's house on the market.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
How much cocaine has been done in this house?
How much cocaine
my
has funded this house?
Yeah.
That's the actual real. We don't want to know that information, actually. The less we know, the better.
Yeah.
There's an Oscar,
I mean, something in the
Oscar.
vicinity of 4.5 million's worth.
Yeah.
Is that a fake Oscar or is that a real Oscar that they bought off of some poor celebrity?
How
many times has The Sopranos been watched in this room? Like, if we had to ballpark it.
Do you think that'd be
Like,
a
how
little,
many
like,
Goodfellas
close to
showing?
home? Do you think mobsters watch
No.
mobster movies?
They do. They do.
They do.
Okay.
They absolutely do. Because they like watching them when people they like watching and being like, what did people get right? What did they get wrong? And they like talking about it and being like, oh, that's not what really happened. It was really like ABCD, or hyping up their own egos because they are like the characters being portrayed on screen. It's an ego trip thing. Yeah.
Okay. Well, I kind of like this theater more than any of the other home theaters we've seen.
Thank you for saying it out loud, because my goth little ass loved it compared to the other one.
It's really going for that like turn of the century, like 30s theater. Like they're really someone's taking a lot of inspiration from like Prohibition era into Golden Age of Hollywood kind of stuff, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Well, and I think you and I both really like it because I think I could see a Metropolis poster on the wall in that theater very easily. And that is definitely something we enjoy.
Yeah.
Yeah, that bathtub situation is facing the golf course.
Yep.
Yep.
Oh, There's also giant inlaid murals on the walls of the manor.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yep. Well, that's the one. I think
Oh
that's our
my
last
God.
one for now.
Yeah.
Although I
we're
do
we're
want
not
to.
gonna
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, show me the Boulder house.
I do want to show you the Boulder house. So this one Ursa and Totes actually really liked.
Mm-hmm.
I'm referring to as modern dwarfcore. And you may already see
that there is in fact a boulder incorporated into the architecture.
Oh, friend. Not just
yeah, a friend.
boulder.
Multiple.
The boulder, in fact, is going to lead us on a tour of the house. Here they are introducing us in the front lobby.
It's just.
Yep.
It's just a
So after
rock.
they introduce us into the front, after they introduce us in the front of the house, we move on into the main hallway, and then they show us the kitchen
Mm-hmm.
and living space.
Here they are.
Yep.
Oh, but that's. Go ahead.
It's a rock.
Yep.
Just poking in like it's clipping in a video game.
Yep.
Yep.
And then we've got more boulder. Oh, here's the intimate shower boulder.
Yep. Yes.
Great for getting the dead skin off your feet.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. Good back scratching opportunity.
Mm-hmm.
This is the romantic boulder cleft.
Yeah,
Yep.
the romantic dual boulder for your double dates. And then we have, let's see, where was the next boulder? I think was in the other bathroom.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's not as intimate as the shower boulder. It's just kind of here. And by here, I mean,
kind of there for
it's all here.
See, my argument is I would just put plants all over every single one of them and it would be fine.
No.
God, to be a fly on the wall with the architect.
So there are some things we like. This courtyard here comes with like a little puppy space. So your dog can have like some little grass and like a wash area and water and stuff, which is really nice.
Yeah.
Yeah. We thought that was like a really cool architectural consideration. I, for one, also
if you go back 3 photos though.
Oh yeah.
Or, yeah, we do like the
Yeah.
what we don't like so much is the impending doom.
Yes. The anxiety that
I was gonna say
feeling that one of those things just might come loose in some storm and crush your entire house.
Yeah. Yeah. Ursa really wants to speak to the manager and be like, how the fuck did you secure those there? Be honest with me.
Let's
is
get
that
a trained
super
engineer
glue,
in
or...
here.
I mean, that was like the first thing I thought when I saw the photo. Was that like, oh man, I know those are big rocks and they've been sitting there for a long time, but like, man, I would not feel comfortable living directly under them.
No.
Yeah.
So you get a pool that's above your house, which is cool.
Yep.
With bisexual lighting, which is very important.
With bisexual lighting and a view, a little fire
and a fire
pit there, a big view of the.
That just has to be so, like that at night with the actual like night sky above you has to be absolutely gorgeous.
What is happening here?
It appears to be a large rock
with a bite out of it.
With a bite out of it.
That's somebody else's house.
Yeah, take a look at.
Take a look at my boulder. It is one of many I have.
Yeah, so that's the boulder house. This one you can look more into the architect because it says acclaimed architect Jerry Jones.
Tiana, take a look at my boulder. My house is built on rocks. Da, 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 da.
Yeah, that's a good one.
So this has been on Zillow for 231 days.
Yeah, architect in Arizona.
Yeah, Jerry Jones. You can look more into his work.
I'm actually doing that right now.
Okay. Yep. It is. Let's see.
He is known as the king of mountain terrain architecture.
I question who
this,
elected
this is
him.
like his thing.
He's the only man crazy enough to do it.
Oh, our walk score is a lot better than the last desert house we looked at.
Oh yeah.
A whole 14 out of 100.
A whole 14 out of 100 instead of 4 out of 100.
Uh-huh.
Oh, that score was out of 100?
Yes.
Oh god.
Yes. You thought it was out of 10?
Maybe. I was like, that's like not a passing grade, but like, you know, like it's pretty bad, but like, you know,
3 out of 100.
Oh god.
3%. And then I guess the last one was, Casey, if you wanted to very quickly look at our appetizer, which was it's officially called the Toy House, or the Toy Box, sorry. It is a $4,500, or sorry, $450,000, 0 bed, 1 bath.
Okay.
Guess what the inside looks like. Just give me a guess.
Oh, I think I saw this one on Reddit.
Did
It's basically this is like basically a open concept garage with a little bit of like yeah. This is one of the ones that I had on my like document to pull up last time.
Oh, okay. Yeah. It's
yes. On Reddit they were speculating that it's basically not for living, it's for like running a business out of.
Oh, okay. Yeah, they're
or like working like where you do like say someone who does custom car detailing, the kind of thing where you needed a lot of space and takes a lot of time to do, so it's nice to have like a little bit of living adjacent space.
Well, the description of it here indicates that this is a place for preserving and protecting vintage
prize possessions,
like a climate controlled. Yep.
Yeah.
I think it is zoned as residential. I'm not really. Parking features, attached garage. No.
No.
There's nothing attached to the garage.
No, it's just the garage.
But yeah. But yes,
it's gone down in price.
I had seen this one.
Okay. All right. So that's it for us today. I think that was a lot of fun. We have so many more we could look at.
Oh yes.
I too have a list. So I suppose we will do this again. We'll come back to another time. We do want to get Maddie and Stella on here, see if we could just sort of get the whole Carefree Cafe crew.
Yeah.
So maybe we'll see what we can do for the Friday night stream.
I do hope at some point that Casey can also enjoy the lovely bathrooms of the other place we saw, because that was just...
I feel like Casey's seen that one, because...
Yeah.
I do think I saw some of it, but then repressed it. It's just...
That makes so much sense, though.
All right. Well, hey,
Anywho.
Thank you, everybody. Thank you for being here. Hope everyone has a good day.
Yeah.
Enjoy your Thursday. Or if you're watching this in the future, enjoy whatever day it is.
Yeah.
Goodbye.
Bye.
Bye.